for how many years now? And it finally happened. She's been found for me. And I want to talk to this lady. I think those of you on social media, you probably will scroll and see some girl talking about making kokunte, or was it Tozafi or kokunte for
It's a photography.
fabric? And I'm like,
Yeah.
it was Tozafi. Tozafi is a famous meal. We eat it. It's delicious. So what is this girl doing with it and fabric?
Yeah.
So I have found her. I'm going to let her introduce herself first. I have
Uh,
plenty of questions, and she would show us the production line and some of her products. So, my dear, how would you like the audience to know you?
okay, so my name is Habara Tadaramani. That's my full name. And I'm a textile designer, full time. Full time textile designer. Yeah. Um, and I started this after my degree program. And I've never really done anything in the arts before, honestly. I've never studied anything art. But my
Hold on.
mom do this.
Hold Your
Yeah.
degree is not in textiles?
No, my degree is not in textiles. So I did development studies. Studies. So my degree is actually not in textiles. It's not.
Interesting.
Yes, it's not
I
in
thought
textiles.
I thought your degree was in textiles. So how
No,
did you jump from developmental studies straight to textiles?
uh, I think I've always loved to do business. And my mom used to do this a long time ago, and then she stopped. So after university, I actually wanted to start something, and then I spoke to her, and then she trained me a bit in it. And then I did the research, and then I started doing it myself. So that's how far I have come. Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah,
Right. I like people who combine TVET and classic academia. So it's interesting that you've done a very classic academic course and come to TVET to do
yeah,
this textile design. I can
yeah.
see people behind you. Is this your workshop?
Yeah, yes. So this is my workshop. I'm trying to turn the camera. I'm not finding a way around this. Uh,
You should be able to flick the camera right under where the camera is.
uh, okay. No, okay. I'm still not finding it. Okay, I've done that. No, I haven't. Wow, that's my first time using this, so please forgive me. I'm trying to figure it. Uh, okay, so right under where the camera is.
No, it should be round where the camera is, but what you've done is turn it off. Okay,
Mm,
listen, let's do it this. Let's have a conversation. When I'm done, you will do a 360 recording so I can set it in
insert it. Okay, okay, all
and
right.
then it's much better. So now, as it is, you will have to pick up some of your pieces and talk to us about.
About it. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Um,
So,
yeah.
what's your very latest line? And
Okay. Um, so I'll say my very latest line is a lace fabric. So I dye lace fabrics as well. So that has been my latest line. So we have these type of lace fabrics. So the lace is white, and then we dye them in different colors. So you can use it for a funeral. So we have this one in black and white, and then we also have this one in um, red and black for a
right,
funeral. Yes. And
right.
also we have them in other different colors, in yellow, in green. Yeah, I think most of them are sold out, so I don't have a lot of that here at the moment. And then we have the famous um, CZ design as well.
Yeah, talk me through that one.
Yes,
Wow.
yes. So that one, yes, yes. So this is it. And so this particular design, I remember my mom used to do it years ago. Like my mom used to. I was in primary school by then, and I remember it so well because you know you have to prepare the teasers on fire. And those days, I actually thought that she was cooking, you know, and then she ended up using it for a fabric. So I remembered, and then I asked her that, okay, so years ago, I used to see her doing a particular design, you know, yeah. And then she repeated it for us. So here we are. So she taught me how to
Oh,
do
you
it.
have to. Yeah, you will have to share the whole footage again of the TZ design and how that gets. How do you go from TZ to these designs, though?
To this design. Okay. So what happens is that, and so we prepare the mixture like we are actually preparing the food to eat.
Mm-hmm.
But the secret is that we add certain ingredients to it, and that is our secret ingredients. And so that
Mm-hmm.
makes the difference. Yes. And so we cannot share that secret here. But
Hey,
that's
of
what we
course not.
add. Yes. So we prepare it like we are preparing normal desserts to eat, and then we add our secret ingredient, and then we spread it on the fabric, and then we get our design. So that's how we are
You
able to
know,
get the design.
in my head, the
Yeah.
only type of experience I have with tie-dye fabric
Yeah.
is in primary school, we were given little stones and thread.
Yeah.
You put the stones in and you tie it, and then you
Yeah.
dip the whole thing in the dye. You come back and your uniform is colored in something else. Your mom is
Yeah.
mad. That was my only experience. So now to see how you can use Tozafi and all other things to do, or is it not the same tie dye technique?
Um, okay. And there's one thing. So these are handmade fabrics. Tie dye is just an aspect of it. So not every handmade fabric is tie dye. So we have the batik, we have tie dye, we have splash, we have Franco Tech, and then yeah, other designs. But in Ghana, I realized that everybody calls it tie dye, whether batik, whether marbling, whether splash, everything is called tie dye. Yeah, so that's what I
So
realized.
slow down and explain to me then. Take your time. Which one is batik?
Okay, so the batik is the ones that we stamp the foam onto the fabrics. Onto the fabrics, yes.
Okay.
So let me show you. That one is being done right now. Oh, I'm trying to turn this camera. I'm still. Oh God.
You will have to lift it up and let us see because you're,
Okay,
yes.
so this is the batik being
Right.
done. Yes, yes, this is the batik being done. Yes, this is the batik being done at the moment. Yes.
Right.
And so we dip the foam. So we dip the foam into the wax here, into the wax, and then we stamp it onto the fabric.
Wow.
Onto the fabric, yes. And so that's it. Oh God.
So that is batik.
I wanted to show you an example of it. I want us. Okay. Oh, if the camera.
It's all right. Talk to me about this one. When we finish, you will also send me a recording and I'll clip them through. Don't worry.
And you click. Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So right here, we put the stamp into the wax, and then we stamp them onto the fabric.
Oh, all right.
And then we stamp.
So the fabric was a color already, and then you put these colors on.
Okay, so the fabric was a white fabric.
Okay.
Before. Yes. It was a white fabric like this fabric.
Okay.
This one. And then we dye the base first. Base color
Okay.
first. Yes. And then now here we are with the patterns on it. So after this process, the fabric it's and so we'll choose another color, and then we'll give the fabric a final color. and then
Okay.
we are done with the process. Yes.
So this is batik.
Yeah, so that's, yes, batik.
You said something about a splash. What is splash?
Okay, so the splash design, it's based on how the pattern comes on the fabric. I'm trying to get, and so the splash design is a line design. It comes in straight lines. It comes in straight lines. Let me just, there's one here. So this is an outfit, but it will show how the fabric is. Okay. So this is how the splash design is. Lines. It comes
Oh,
in,
yes.
yes, straight, like straight patterns, just straight patterns.
Okay.
That is the splash design, straight patterns.
Is that also stamped in, or is that something, a
And
different
so the
technique?
splash is not stamped. Splash is not stamped at all. Splash is not stamped at all. And so the splash also, it has a different um, technique to it. So that's the splash. Yeah. And then we
Okay.
have the marbling. We have the
Yes.
marbling. Yeah. So this is the marbling fabric. The
Oh,
marbling.
yes.
And then we have the marbling here. Yes. And so, yeah. And so with the splash and then the marbling and then the Franco Tech and then the tie dye, it doesn't require the stamp. The
Okay.
marbling, the splash, yeah, no stamp at all. No stamp at all. And then apart from, so I've shown you the TZ, the marbling, the splash, and then we come to the tie dye. So the tie dye is simply tying the fabric and dyeing it.
Mm.
Tying the fabric and dyeing it. So this is a sample of tie dye as well. So the fabric was tied and then it was dyed. Here.
Oh,
Tied and dyed.
yes.
And so you see where it was tied over here,
Ye-
for instance.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is it. So the tie dye splash marbling. But apart from that, we have the fabrics in different textures as well. So we have it in satin. So we are able to do it on satin. We do it on silk. And so this is a sample of the satin marbling fabric.
Ah,
Yes, satin. And then we also have the silk. And we also have the silk. The silk as well. A silk fabric.
Do
So
you,
this is the
lin-
silk.
do you also dye linen?
So basically, I dye every type of fabric. Organza, think of
Okay.
any fabric at all. Think of like any fabric at all you can think of. Any fabric, whether organza, linen, satin, silk, brocade, any type of fabric. Any type. I dye every type of fabric. Yeah.
Interesting. I've only seen cotton being dyed this way. So it will be
Yeah, we
interesting to
usually
see what.
we usually see the cotton because it's the cotton that is in the system. So when it comes to the other fabrics, the silk and the rest, I actually learned that one on the internet on my own. No one trained me in that one. So what I do is that I've learned a lot from YouTube. I use YouTube
Mm,
a lot on a daily basis. I'm always on YouTube. And there are so many things there that a lot of people are not seeing. There are a lot of things you can learn on YouTube. So those ones, the organza and the rest, it was solely on the internet I learned that one. Solely on the internet. So that's how come
well,
I
I have
got to know how to do those ones. Yeah, those ones.
interesting to
And
see
to
that.
be able to learn how to do that one, you have to dig deep. It's not just going 1, 2, and then you find it. No, you have to do your research like deeper. You experiment, it doesn't work. Try another, something else. You try like several times. Several times. So you have to dig deeper. Yeah.
You started
So
going into my second angle. Ask. So this whole thing of becoming an entrepreneur is now becoming popular with a lot of young people. But I would
yeah.
like to know the real, what does it take to set up? And how long has it taken you to get here? Because people will see the shop, it seems very well established, it seems easy, but I would actually like to know the story.
The story. Okay, so how it started was that after I completed university, I actually wanted to do business. As I said, I wanted to do something. But even with that, my dad felt like, oh no, you've been to university, so you have to go and look for a job and all of that. So he wasn't in support of it. So even getting finances to support my business or my dream was a problem. So I remember the first time I started a business, I took a loan from a friend, and it was 1,000 cedis, and she gave me the loan with an interest, and it took me 2 years to pay back that 1,000 cedis. In the first year, it was difficult because a lot of experiments. So I wasn't making anything. I was making losses. In the first year, it was a lot of experiments, a lot of experiments. And even after I was done with the experiments and I started working, it wasn't easy because getting clients and all of that, and all of that. And those times, I remember social media wasn't like now, where there are a lot of people on social media and you can easily post your things for people to see, do sponsored ad. It wasn't that way. So I used to hawk my stuff. So I'll do the things.
Wow.
Freda anyway. Freda or friend. Yeah. So I used to go to hostel by hostel. I'll go to offices. I'll go and knock on people's doors. Some people will sack you. Some people will listen to you. Yeah, so that's how I started. I actually started with what I had. I didn't wait to say, oh, I need someone to help me with a shop. I need someone to help me with this. I need someone to help me with that. No, no, I wasn't doing that. And I remember sometimes I wouldn't have enough cash for transportation. So I'll have to walk. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to walk. And it was fulfilling for me, at that time. I knew I had started something like good. So I wasn't,
Mm-hmm.
good. And everyone around was like, are you crazy? You've completed university. Instead of you to go and work in an office, see the way you are suffering, you know? Everyone was calling it suffering. And honestly, I wasn't seeing it that way. You get it? But the
Mm.
fact that I'm working in the sun, I'm doing all of that, everyone thought I was crazy. Yeah, but along the line, so let's say it's taken me a lot of years. I've been in this, I think it's been 10 years or over, and I'm now here. It
Wow.
doesn't just come like that. It doesn't. It just doesn't come like that. And people see me today and they feel like, oh, you are lucky. There is nothing like luck. You have to work hard. I
Slow
don't
down
believe
and pick that up for me. You said there is nothing like luck. What do you mean?
that, like luck. Like, oh, you are lucky, you know.
And you are lucky you've got a nice shop, a nice factory. They can see it now.
It's not like it's hard work. It's hard work. It's actually a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work. It's really a lot of hard work. And when I started, I actually I think and so I worked in the sun. I had no shed. I had no shed. I had no proper system. I had no proper place in the sun, you know. And I remember I used to work from morning until, let's say, at times we'll work until 12 a.m. from morning, no proper shed, no proper space. And and for me, as I said, everybody was seeing it as you are crazy. you are not serious.
Mm.
Instead of you to just send your application letter, you get a job, be sitting in an office with an air condition, see what you are doing. For me, I saw the bigger picture.
Okay.
So I push forward. And that is what most people do not see. A lot of people will start something 2-3 years and they are shouting, they are crying. Entrepreneurship is not for every, entrepreneurship, they are crying all over the place. But honestly, it doesn't take 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Yes, some people are more, and so I'll put it as some people have support, actually.
Yes.
Some of us who didn't have that kind of support, it's taking me 10 years, and here I am. So whatever you have started in life, the discouragements were lots also. The discouragement, everybody was like, oh, it won't work. Stop. It won't work. It won't work. And those same people now come to me and like, oh, we are proud of you. See where you've come. And we saw how you started. And it didn't really stop. But those same people were encouraging me to stop before. So, yeah. So that has been the story. Yeah. And then social media came. And then social media became a thing. And then I hopped onto social media. And then, and I think, so what changed everything for me was social media. Social media, actually. And that's one thing
You
that
said
I have.
something about running ads.
Pardon? Hello? Hello?
Something about running adverts on social media, because I think a lot of people think that you find customers by chance.
Hello?
Can you hear
Sorry,
me?
I didn't get that.
Yes. Hi.
I can hear you now.
No, I was just saying,
I
I said, oh, great. A lot of people assume that you just post one thing or two things on social media and you suddenly make sales and you suddenly get rich.
No,
is that how it happens?
No, that's not how it happens. So one thing with social media is you have to be consistent. Consistency is very important. If you can't be consistent on social media and you are selling or you are doing business, then forget it. I remember, I think I posted consistently, I think for 3 years, and I wasn't really even making sales. At times at the end of the month, you just make something small. It comes with consistency, like serious consistency. So if you are not consistent on social media and you are expecting to post, for 3 months, for 2 months, be like, Obia can't come out here and no one is buying, so me have stopped. It doesn't work that way. Social media needs consistency.
Let's pick
Put
this serious
out. Yeah. Pardon?
You mentioned the adverts on social media, and I think that's quite important also to pick up.
Yes. Oh, the line is breaking.
No, you mentioned no, I want to pick up the important thing around advertising. So it's not just about posting your things on social media, is it?
Yes. No, not at all. So you also have to run ads, sponsored ads. So you have to run sponsored ads. If you don't run, especially on Instagram, for instance, Instagram, Facebook, if you don't run sponsored ads, it's difficult for a lot of people to see you. So it is very important. You post consistently and you also have to run ads. Otherwise, you are going to be stuck. So posting and then the sponsored ads are very important. They are very crucial. To your social media marketing. Yeah. So you have to do that.
So it is a strategy, it is strategic. It's not something you do just by chance. There are people who would see you talk about consistency and they would think that every day they post a picture of them going to an office or whatever with their products.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very true.
But it's more than just posting. It is more than just throwing things out there.
Yeah. And then there's one thing too. And so people think that, okay, so because I have to post, I'm just posting. But your content is also very important. What are you posting? What are you also posting? So some people feel like, oh, I can just, anything at all goes. And it doesn't work that way. You also have to be careful of the content that you post. If if it is a dress, for instance, and you are posting a dress, how are you going to present the dress in the content? That is very important. The presentation of the content is also very important. The presentation is very important. The presentation is very important. So with the content I do, for instance, I do a lot more of storytelling. People love to hear stories. People are interested in stories, and they always love to hear stories. And it worked for me. Storytelling has actually worked for me. It has worked for me. So what you post is also very important. What you actually post is also really important. Yeah.
Okay. So now that you've been doing this for a while and you've got some experience, if you met new entrepreneurs, younger entrepreneurs that you were mentoring, what would be the 3 most important things you would want to share with them?
Okay. So the 3 most important things is hard work, patience. And so I have more than 3, but let me mention the 3, then I'll come to the rest. So hard work.
No, go on. If you have more, hit us. Hard
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. So hard work, and then being patient. If you are not patient, you cannot run a business. You cannot expect maybe in 2 years and you are getting a lot of money in 2 years. You have to have a lot of patience. So hard work, patience, and consistency is also very important. Consistency. And the other thing to that I want to say is that don't look at what someone is doing on social media and feel like I'm not doing enough. People will show you on social media what they want you to see, not what they are actually going through. So if you look at the fact that another person is selling the same things I'm selling, and all the time it's like they are doing well, they are traveling, most of them, the finances might not even be coming from the business. It is not even coming from the business, and you'll be stressing yourself. So you have to have a lot of patience. Go through the process. Don't rush. Like, just allow yourself to go through the process. Just allow yourself to go through it. And when you go through the process, you learn a lot. Hello.
I like it. Yes.
Yeah.
I was just absorbing it. So you want people
Yeah.
to be
And when
patient,
you
you
go
want them
through
to be consistent.
yeah, you should be consistent, you should be hardworking, and you should have a lot of patience. Don't rush. Don't rush it.
You said something about going through a process. I'm very interested in that. What process is that?
Okay. And so you have to allow yourself to go through the process. So I'll say that because for me, I think whatever I went through shaped me now. I have seen the ugliest of things. I have seen everything. So now anything that comes to me um, I don't know how to put it. I'll say that now I'm actually able to handle anything that comes my way.
We're
Whether
resilient.
I'm resilient, you know. And some people don't want to go through their process. They're like, oh, wait, it's too difficult. It's too hard. It's too hard. I want the short way. I want the short way. And one thing I'll say is that if you are a startup, like small startup, like you are starting very small, don't be in a hurry to take a loan. Don't be in a hurry
Mm-hmm.
to take a loan to push it, and you want to grow very big all at once. Allow yourself to go through the process and learn from the mistakes. You have to make mistakes. If you don't make all the mistakes at the smaller stage, it's going to be difficult for you. You have to make all the mistakes. You have to make all the mistakes. I see a lot of young people who are like, oh, I've started a business 1 year and they are looking for loans, $2 million and 1 million, big money. And they want to just, start the process and then rush through it and then just go big. But it doesn't work that way. If you don't go through the process, if you don't make all the mistakes now, and you will just grow at once, it's going to be very difficult for you. It's going to be
You
very
have to
difficult.
establish before you scale. Yeah.
You have to establish. You have to learn. You have to learn. You have to learn everything at that stage. You make all the mistakes. You lose the small money you have at that time. You get another small money, lose it again. You have to lose the money at that stage. Don't wait until you go. So now I know what to do. Now, at first I'll lose small money. I'll do this thing. It doesn't work. And then I'll do another thing. It doesn't work. And that's at that stage. I was still small. So even though at that stage I was crying and all of that, but I'm happy. I'm happy it actually happened at that stage and not now.
And not now.
If it was now, it would have been disastrous for me.
It would have been a lot of money.
Yes. So you allow yourself to go through the process. Starting up, you allow yourself to go through the process. Like, don't worry, you go through all the suffering. Like, oh, I don't have money to eat. I can't dress. My friends. No, you don't have to worry about it. Just focus. Focus on the bigger goal, and you'll be fine at the end of the day. Yeah.
Now I have a question around the Habarata brand. So this line of fabric, what do you want us to use the fabric for? Who do you want to use the fabric? And what sort of orders do you take? Do you take individuals? Do you take large bulk orders? Or do people just get what you have in stock?
Okay, so I'll say Habarata is from children to adults. So from children to adults because, and so we do our fabrics are actually for weddings as well. So we do a lot of fabrics for weddings in Ghana. We have done like a lot of them. So we do for weddings, for funerals, for work as well. For work.
Okay.
Well, so for work, for funerals, for weddings, for work, for church. So it cuts across.
Do we just come to your shop and buy what you have, or can we order particular things?
So you can order as well. So when you go to our Instagram page, our Facebook page, our TikTok page, everything is there.
What's the name of the pages?
And so if you go to TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, everywhere, Habarata. The same name everywhere.
Just Habarata.
Yes, Habarata. Habarata. Yeah. So I'll say our fabrics are for all occasions. Our fabrics are for all occasions, for weddings, if you want weddings, if you want parties and all of that. And one thing we try to do is that we try not to copy other people's designs. So our designs are unique. Our designs are very unique. And so there are fabrics here that you will not find anywhere else. You'll go around, you can ask anybody, you won't find it anywhere.
I like it.
You won't find it anywhere. So we try to make our fabrics very, very unique. Very unique. And I think our clients also love that as well. And most of our stuff are...
no. I've taken some... Pardon? I was just saying the ones I've used some of your fabric for my competition wear, very formal wear. Okay. And people always ask me, oh, that fabric is very interesting. Where is it from?
Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah.
It's very distinctive. Now I'm thinking I've only ever experienced the cotton. I need to experience the other ones and maybe do semi-formal, casual workwear also and see how that goes.
Yes. Yeah, you should try that as well. You should try that.
I certainly will. I certainly will.
Yeah. And there's one thing about some of the designs. So some of the designs are limited edition. So when we do those designs, and so we want the clients to feel special, very special. So we don't want the case where the clients will go to town and find a lot of people wearing the same thing. No. So we do a certain, and so let's say, so for that particular design, and so we produce, let's say, 200 yards, and that is it. When it's sold out, we won't repeat it. No matter what, we wouldn't repeat that design. Probably unless you like maybe another 5 or 6 years later. But for now, we won't repeat it. So some of the fabrics are limited, very limited, very, very limited. And so, yeah, and so you won't go somewhere and you find someone else wearing the same thing you have. You will never find that. You'll never find that. Yeah.
Okay, so those of you who want unique designs, you can. And those of us who just want to go into the shop and point at something and buy can also have that done. Are you able to post worldwide?
Yes, yes, yes. And so yes, and so for now we have clients actually in the US. We have some in the UK. We have clients in Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, yeah, and all of those places. So we ship worldwide as well. So we ship worldwide. And if you are in Ghana and you want to shop like in person, and so we stock at a shop at uh okay, so we are changing it, and so I'll give you that information later. yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. I'll
Okay.
give you that
So
information
if
later.
somebody wants to go shop, you can reach out to me. You can reach through Habarata in her
About
usual channels also and ask where you can go to.
yeah, the usual channels. You can go to Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. At the moment, we are having challenges with our Facebook inbox. It's not opening for some reason. We have tried several times. I'm still working on it. So Facebook, when you send a message, you might not be responded to, but when you send it to the comment section or you send it to Instagram or TikTok, it will definitely reach us. It will definitely.
You know what, Habarata? What we should
Yeah.
do also when we finish this
Okay.
conversation, I also want to show you a software that you can use to run your business, which
Okay.
will allow you to put all the inboxes through the software. It will help you with maintaining contact with your clients. So I
Okay.
want to show you that
Okay.
so
All
that you
right.
can have a look. Yeah,
Okay.
maintaining all these inboxes is a full-time job, which
Yeah,
you will
it's a
struggle to combine with the production.
yeah. And so someone actually,
So I'll show you.
and so someone is in charge of that now. The
Yeah, it's very difficult to do
social
that, but yeah,
media,
I'll show you a software which streamlines everything.
everything.
Streamlines
Okay.
everything and it makes it very clean.
Okay.
And you would be able to contact people, you'd be able to monitor your inboxes, and it helps you even with the planning of the things that you want to post.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Okay.
I'll share that with you when we are
That
done. I
okay.
wanted to come and see your production. As I said, when we finish, can you please take a video of what you do? Show me some of the things you do
Okay.
so I can combine that with this footage in the edited video that I put out.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
When I am done, I'm traveling for the next few days and
Okay.
then I will get time to settle down to do the editing. So maybe within a week, I will have some clips and I'll have
Okay.
sections of this. We can
Okay.
co-share to the platforms. And
Okay.
if you
All right.
send me your links to the various social medias, I will have that also embedded
That
in for you so people can find it easier.
okay. Okay. All right.
I am
Okay.
glad we found this method to work. Otherwise, this morning I was just panicky. And also, I am going to a program. What is it called? St. Giles, I think the program is at.
Okay.
It's an event center. So, are you able to send the rider to me at that point?
Uh, where is that? Which area?
It's it's near Spin. It's at Spintex.
It's at Spencer. Okay, the rider can come there.
Yeah,
Come there. Yeah,
yeah.
he can come there. So, what type of
It's
fabrics are you looking at? Is it for like a corporate work?
non non-cotton ones, the new things that you want people to make, so people can see the various things that you have.
Okay, all right, okay, okay.
They can see
Okay,
different
I get
things
that.
being done with it.
Okay, yeah, all right.
And I will send you some of the dresses, the formal dresses with the other prints also, and you can put that out
With the, okay,
and
all
let
right.
people see them as examples.
As examples. Okay, that's fine. That works. That works. Yeah, that works. All right.
My dear, it's been lovely. I'm looking forward to actually doing some brand ambassadorial jobs for you finally.
Very,
I have been looking for you for so long.
very. I know.
I
I
was
know.
telling my sister, I don't know where I will find her character because I've looked everywhere. She says, "Oh, you're not the only one not finding her."
As at the time
So
we
I
were
am
talking,
glad I finally have you.
yeah. And so as at the time we were still speaking at that time, I was at a particular place. I was at a particular place, and the landlord asked me to move out, like just like that, for no reason. Like
I
so, like I was hot. Like I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know where to go and put my things. Everything was scattered all over. I'll go and put small at a friend's place, put some here, put some there. How to even put it was just a whole lot.
that was mean. That
It was
was mean for
yeah,
no reason.
yeah. It was
Why?
a it was a whole lot. So my mind was just all over the place. But thank God we are here today.
That's the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Congratulations. It's looking really good. And when I'm also done with the editing, I'll send that with some of
Okay,
the pictures also. Yeah.
okay, all right. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, okay, okay.
Speak to you
So,
soon, dear. My
uh,
pleasure.
all right.
Bye.
Bye.
No, go on. Were you saying something?
So I wanted to ask, how many yards, preferably? Do you have a number of yards in mind that you want for each fabric?
Not a lot. Just,
Okay, okay,
I don't know.
okay. All right.
You are
You
asking
don't
the wrong
care.
person. Me,
I
I don't
figured
know.
that out myself. Yeah,
I have
I'll
no
figure that
clue.
out myself. All right.
Yes, please do.
All right. Okay.
Please do. Please do. I'll catch you later.
All right. Later.
Bye.